King News, my wonderful people. Pastor E.A. Adeboye exposes secrets behind huge crowd at major political rally. This is coming on the heels that Oshomole is saying to Nigerians, you see what I've done both in Kano and Edo State, and it's as though no other person could, pull such crowd. We've heard our very own brother Dino Maleye also mention something like this. That the crowds you see, in most of this political rally, Dino said we know how they do it. Is it not to give them 2,000 naira that the politicians take advantage of the poverty situation, no job to do what they do to the people? He says, so this is the advantage that politicians take on the people. And that's why things are the way they are. Our very own pastor, E. Adeboye, has also revealed that what Dino Malaya was saying may not be wrong, that there is truth attached to it. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe as we get all the details. Pastor E.A. Adeboye exposes secrets behind huge crowd at major political rally. The General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Pastor Enoch Adeboye, has revealed that the huge crowd seen at major political parties' rally is rented. The popular clergyman stated this on Saturday morning, January the 7th, during the RCCG monthly Holy Ghost service tagged Wonderful, which was held at the Redemption City, Lagos Ibadan Expressway, Ogun State. Pastor Adeboye stressed that due to the need to rent a huge crowd, no two political parties hold their campaign rally simultaneously in the same state. Check it out and find out for yourself. According to the General Overseer, each party pay and a huge crowd is sorted for and gathered. Another party comes into the state, pay money, and the same crowd is repeated. It's the same people you see all over. There's no difference in any of this, to be quite candid with you. Adeboye then added that this is the reason why different parties do not hold political campaign at the same time. Yes, at the same because they use the same major rented crowd for their rallies to make it look like everything is all right and everyone is supporting them. Meanwhile, Pastor Enoch Adeboye has revealed that God is yet to say anything to him ahead of the forthcoming 2023 presidential election in Nigeria. Pastor Adeboye added that if God does not reveal anything to him about the election, then the congregation should be ready to vote as led by the Spirit. He emphasized the need to get their permanent voters card, PVC, ready and to use it to exercise their civic right come September the 25th presidential polls, regardless of whether God speaks to him on the matter or not. Pastor Enoch Adeboye added, even if God tells him anything, he may decide to make it public or not. He said, you may be saying the election is next month and he has not yet spoken until now. I advise that you get your PVC ready. Whatever he says, we will do. So this is what our very dear pastor is saying. He said the crowd you see, okay, this crowd you are seeing all over the place, that they are rented. And they are all rented. So don't think that, the crowd, that is people genuinely, they leave their house and everything and they come. Most of the crowd you see are rented. Most of the people. That's why, two political parties cannot hold, the same thing, the same time in the same state at the same time, because it's the same crowd. When they go to, for instance, they go to, what state will I know? Abia State. It's the same people that will come for instance, APC. It's the same people that will come for PDP. It's the same people that will come for Labour Party. It's the same people that, you get what I mean? So it's saying that the crowds we are seeing, that most of them, every one of them you are seeing, if not all, most of them, if not all of them, almost all of them are rented. So almost every one of them are rented. And to be quite candid, that's very true. Because you want to look at the politicians. Dino Malay has mentioned it before. It's not a new news. Dino Malay told us, he said, we know how they do it. They pay money, blah, 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 blah. And before you know it, the people have gathered, they've assembled, Dino Malay told us that all this huge crowd you are seeing, and you are thinking that, these people are, after this party and this party again, Nigerians have spoken, see the crowd. They say, no, most of the people have spoken. Remember the other time now, it took mechanic, welders and the rest to come and wear clergy uniform to say that Nigerian religious leaders, Christians, bishops and the rest are supporting them. Oh yeah, speak to the crowd. Now they could not speak. They could not, that one, they miscue. Okay, it was not well planned or calculated in that one. So you see, Pastor Enoch Adeboye is telling us, and he said, according to him, for him, God has not spoken to him concerning the election that is just next month. We're saying next month is less than how many days to go. Because by the time we step into next week, my sweetheart, is already half of the year, month, I beg your pardon. By the time we step into next week, sweetheart, is half of the month gone already. That's January, wrapping up like speedometer. It's taking shape right very rapidly and quickly. He said God has not spoken to him. Again, he mentioned that even if God speaks to him, he may decide to make it public or not. He may decide to, or he may decide to just keep it. So for whatever is worth, Nigerians, the truth of the matter is, again and again, we must be very resolute on our hearts, with our own mind, that we must be ready as to say, okay, who do we want? Do we want the same people? All this crowd you are seeing, do we want the same people? Or we want to change the whole narrative? We want to change the course of the narrative. We want something different. We are tired of the same thing. We just want something fresh. Is that what we want? Because it's in this crowd you are seeing that are all turning up in this whole political rally, that most of them, if not all, are rented. That's why they cannot hold the same rally, the same rally in the same state at the same time simultaneously. Because where would they get the crowd to rent? They take advantage of that's why if you look at it, let's go back in memory now. Let us see what is happening. Let's look at it very critically. Let's be very sure. Let's look at it very critically. Yeah? Remember, everything that is happening right now, you can see for yourself if really this is what we want. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Bye for now.